Hey, good morning. We're going to live on the edge a little bit here this morning. We're going to play Jenga virtually live, and hopefully it won't fall on me. Or hopefully Bubbles, who's over next to me, won't come over and knock it over in the middle of the show. And let's turn off my my phone here. Hey, good morning. It's 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. It's Fun Friday. It's when we do fun stuff. Yesterday, Bubbles. She's coming over. Anyway, so I talked about working from the office yesterday and making fun. And I saw some Lego posts and people doing Legos on that. And I'm like, just reflecting on what it was like in the office and what I could do virtually and have some virtual fun with everyone. Why some are still in the office and not in the office and everything. And you know what came to mind was Jenga. I did a show years ago. Early in the thing, talk about Jenga. Jenga is the best fun activity for a dev team or any team to do some bonding and have a little fun. It doesn't take much time, and I'll tell you a story. So before I get into that, we're also doing Fortune Cookie Friday today. So it's going to be an interesting day, and you can watch live if this Jenga is how far I go on this whole thing and stack it up. I'm trying to raise it up a little bit so it's better in the camera. And still hoping, though I just saw Hart, whose Bubble sister, walk by. So we could have chaos and moments if it times itself out wrongly. So anyway, 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. I am Greg Mester, Scrum Master and Agile Coach. And we talk about Agile and Scrum in a very practical and tactical way. So you can deliver value to your, there's a cattail. Ooh, there's a cattail hidden back here. So you can deliver value to the customer. Have, not work crazy hours. Have a little fun along the way. And I'm going to tell you some stories about Jenga and my different engagements over the years and how it went. So I am going to balance this book because I'm going to put another book underneath. Oh, God. Here we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. It's still good. It's not glued together. Trust me. You can tell my kids have used this Jenga. I call it Jenga with a K, but it's Jenga with a G. I don't take it away because it's really fun. And they cost like $10 at Walmart, maybe. I think it's very inexpensive. I don't know nowadays. Who knows? So it's still around. So here we got the Jenga set up. So why do I like it? So I have done this when I have Scrum Masters and coached different teams and even whole companies, enterprise level coaching with like 40, how many teams we had? And we had 40 teams. So one time. But anyway, so why do I like Jenga? Because it has feel and touch. You can't see. I hope you can hear me on the microphone because I got the Jenga in front of the microphone. So I have to be careful. So I'll move this over here in front of me. How about that? Right on the edge there. We're on the edge. We're living on the edge. You are just waiting for the thing to go collapsing in my lap, aren't you? But it has feel and touch. When developers are coding all day and they're looking at the screen, sometimes it's nice to stretch out, take a break, use a different part of your mind because there is no, when you're decoding, there is no feel to the code, right? Why I'm doing that, let's put some banners up here. Let's put some job postings here. Let's do, did we do European Union yesterday? Yeah, we did. Let's do USA jobs again. Let's do that one. So I'm posting USA jobs are on the banner. That's from Tuesday night's episode. I'm putting posts up if you see some of the trends. So it gives them a feel and touch for something they can't feel and touch on the computer screen. Not only that, when they do the game, and I'm going to start doing it, right? So I'm missing some. As you can tell, my kids have lost some of the Jenga pieces. So the idea is you feel, you get the pieces are in opposite directions. I like Jenga because I think I'm cheating because I'm using 2 fingers. I think you're only supposed to use 1. So the idea is that it gives you some feel and touch too. And it makes your brain think differently. And it's a great stress reliever for teams. And you can do this virtually as I'm doing here. So think of it this way. You have your team and they're virtual. You could do the Jenga. Everyone could get one. It's fun. It's not a bad investment for the family or the household or whatever. And they can play. Each person takes a move and they pick any one they want. So you could do this virtual just like I'm doing it, and everyone else can watch. You can't see. I probably want to take a picture. Can I take a picture? Let me take a picture just so you can see. I'll have some proof there for later, because you can't see the bottom part right now. There we go. So I took a picture of it so you can see it later. So you go around, you start taking pieces off. I'm working at the bottom right now, and I know you can't see it, and then you just put them on top. Now you could do this. Now everyone could take a turn in the virtual world, right? And I'm kind of doing it this way just because. Oh, here we go. Can you see me pull this one out? There we go. Whoa! Almost bit it there. So it just gets competition. They play together. Everyone goes, like if you're virtual, one person goes and the next person goes, and you keep going until someone destroys the Jenga, and whoever is the last one standing is the champion, right? This is great in the cafeterias and the offices. And you look around for a piece. Here's a piece way up here. And you start building it, and you put the pieces on top of each other. I had teams that went way up top. This was the most popular thing I've ever done with my teams from a fun standpoint. We used to just go get coffee, and then a little Jenga game would just pop up. Now I have a sad story. So everybody, by the way, every team I did this for were really high performing teams. They liked it, and they were actually technically high performing teams. I have a bad story because we had one banking place. We had some grumpy ass managers, and I think here's the two things. And it was a banking. Let's just say it was financial. So either someone stole my because I bought, because they're cheap. I put them on the cafeteria table, put one on each table, bought 3 of them, and either someone stole my Jenga or some manager got pissed off and threw it out. I don't know if they felt like people were getting distracted with the Jenga, but you know what? Anybody throws out a Jenga set is a jerk, right? So I've had those things where managers are like, why are you letting them play games? This is a place of work, and you shouldn't play games, because it gives them a mental break, right? They can drink their coffee, they can chit chat. I mean, if we're coming back to the office, one way down here, coming back to the office, this is a great thing to treat your team. And I talked about putting budget for stuff, right? This is under $10, right? So for $30, you can set up in your area 3 Jenga tables, and just so when they do come to the office, they can have a instantaneous game of Jenga set up, right? Just to break it up, make it fun. I mean, I've seen places where they have giant ones, but you don't need the giant ones. You don't need to go insane. Just go a little bit and have some fun. And at some point it gets tight. They start getting, the beauty about the Jenga is that these pieces are just micro shaved a little bit off, so some are different sizes and you never know which one's going to get there. And the way they invented it is pretty cool. And I'm using 2 hands right now because I forget if you can use 2 hands or just be one or what. So I'm just using 2, and I'm just stacking and see how far I go. Hey, Bubbles, you look at this. Are you gonna knock it over, Cat? Yeah, I'm gonna knock one off in the middle here. Oh, it twisted. It twisted. Oh boy, I'm getting pretty high up here. So we used to have little competitions. There's one on the bottom. Take that one. This is one of the bottom pieces. And I don't know if it's gonna fall, crash, or not. Here we go. One right there. Ooh, it's getting pretty high. Can I get this one in the middle? No. Oh, how about these guys? Get one. Oh, there we go. Now this thing is teetering on a book. So you can see you could do this virtual pretty easily. And then everyone takes a turn. It'll take longer virtually just because. Ooh, that one almost took it. Almost took it out right there. So what we're seeing. Anyway, here comes another one. Oh boy, I got to take a picture. It's getting better and better. Bubble is looking at me like, what do I get to play? I don't know, Bubbles. Okay, I'm going to get down to a single thing. Can I get it? I got to make it because we're going to run out of time. So I'm going to push the envelope a little bit. It's moving. It's moving. Oh, shoot. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. Ah! No. It collapsed. Bubbles like, what the heck was that? So that's Jenga. So it's fun. Hopefully I didn't break my computer and turn it off. No, we're still broadcasting. We're still live. But anyway, that's Jenga. And it's easy to set back up once you got this. Don't lose the box, okay? So Jenga, yeah, it's great. So that's the fun. I just did that virtual. You could do that virtual. You could do it in the office. So my recommendation, if you are getting people to come back to the office, now this is not an expensive thing for Scrum Masters to do and Agile coaches. Go ahead and buy yourself a couple Jenga sets. Stick them. Whoop. Oh, that was weird. I'm gonna be careful. I got everything on my keyboard right now. So buy a couple Jenga, set it up, put it in there. You know, when I did it the first time, I bought a whole pack of pretzels and brought them into the shop too. So I put Jenga, pretzels, had some mustard. They had a good time. So just celebrating a little bit when you do come to the office. If you next plan event, bring some Jenga. Take a break. We're going to have a Jenga contest. If you're in the office doing some quarterly planning or something like that, and they're all in there, have a Jenga contest. Who's got a champion? And work away. You can do a whole competition. You can do whoever wins, three people or whatever. Eliminate people. Then whoever wins can play against the winner and stuff like that. It's kind of fun to do. It's a fun thing. You can do it virtual like I just showed you there. Hopefully it won't take out your computer like it almost did mine. Wake up the cat and everything. So that's a fun thing to do. Now that we're coming back to the office, it's good to do in the office and virtually. Like I said, you can have a little competition. You got your little Jenga pieces, and whoever stays up long, everyone takes a turn, pulls it out, right? Or you do it all at the same time. That would be even better. That would be funner. You can do 1, 2, 3, and everyone pulls a piece out and see whose Jenga sets up fails on the virtual call. That'd be pretty cool. Have it and everything. So that's fun. All right. Fortune Cookie Friday. Let's see what the Fortune Cookie has to say about Jenga or Agile or Scrum. And Bubbles, you cannot eat the Fortune Cookie just yet. So Fortune Cookie, the Agile accountants give these fortunes. I see a lot of stuff about metrics and how do you do measurement, filling information, collecting data. Let's see what the Agile accountants want us to do now. All right. Well, we'll do this. The lucky numbers: 6, 44, 22, 3, 15, and 52. Those are the lucky numbers for today. Now, here we go. Love is the only medicine for a broken heart. Well, we just broke Jenga. But you know what? I love having a little fun, changing it up, using different parts of the brain. Like I said, they're typing on the key. This feels so much better, these little blocks, than hitting the keyboard all day, right? So love is the only medicine for a broken heart. So I love having fun and giving a little fun and changing it up for the teams, the people who interact. Give them something different. Give them something unexpected. And we broke Jenga. So that's the broken heart. Broken heart is we broke Jenga. But a little love and a little fun is good to have. So I guess that's it, Bubbles. With that, I want to say have a great day. Should post something interesting this weekend. We'll see. the trial. We're going to test it. So keep an eye out for going live, or I'm going to post a recorded play of what we're going to do tonight and see what you like and see how it goes. It's a practice. We're going to get a warm up. It should go up on all the social media engines. And you know what? Have a great fun day. Go find your Jenga. Everyone's got Jenga. I hope. If you don't have Jenga, go get some. It's fun to play with the kids too, by the way. If it's icky, because we still haven't had the big snowstorms yet, really, here in Philadelphia. Jenga's a great thing when they're stuck drinking some, eating some soup, keeping warm, whatever. You can play a little Jenga, and it gives them something for their mind and their touch and feel besides controllers all day. So with that, I say have a great day, and we'll see you again soon. Take care, and bye.